Alright, it's Henry again, and this is the second work in progress video for the vinyl Rick 2. And I got the kit primed in the first part of the video, and I got all the putty on there, and I have just finished going in and sanding the little bubbles and imperfections that I'd puttied over. So this was the first round of putty and sanding, and I'm about to go over all the areas that I sanded with another round of primer to make sure I didn't miss anything, and if I did, I'll just go back and putty over it again. And I don't think I'll need more than 2 rounds of putty and sanding, because everything seems like it's pretty clean. There weren't as many surface imperfections as I thought there was going to be, so I'm going to go ahead and get this primed up and see where we stand. I know I keep talking about the heating and the assembly process, and I did want to take a minute to show you guys exactly how this is going to work out. So I've got my boiling water here, obviously, and you're actually not going to have to heat up all of the parts. Like, I've got the arm parts here, and the only parts that I'm going to have to heat up are the hand and this shoulder joint here. I'm not going to need to heat up the forearm or the bicep. So put these in my little basket, and it really just takes like 5 or 10 seconds. It doesn't take very long at all for these to get warm enough to be flexible. Pull that out, set that to the side, and here we got this part. As you can see, this part is now quite squishy, and you're going to be fitting that down into the wrist hole like so, and there you go, and it's on there. And once that cools off, it'll go back to its normal solid state. I'm gonna actually heat this up a little bit more, and if you're doing this, obviously be very, very careful, because you will burn yourself with boiling water. Got the bicep, and now that this part is nice and squishy, it'll be able to fit over that that little rim at the top there, and that's going to give you your shoulder rotation. When the vinyl is still room temperature and solid, it can't fit over that little rim. I've tried it, it just doesn't work. Some parts you can get it to fit together, like this elbow joint. As you can see, there's a little indentation there and a little nub down in there, and this one is actually, like, you have to kind of force it, but it will go without needing to be heated. Sorry if my camera work is not the best. I might actually have to end up heating this up, but I got it to work before. Yeah, might end up having to heat that after all, just for the sake of the paint job. Just let that warm up a little bit. And now this should be soft enough. Yeah, it'll fit down inside there, no problem. And then that'll solidify once again, and you'll have your elbow articulation. Okay, and I think I have just about got this Rick 2 ready for paint. Now I did heat up some of the parts and put them together, as you saw in the last segment, and then some of the parts I just taped together because they're going to require super glue, and I obviously don't want to glue anything together before I get this guy painted. So with the coat of primer on there, you can really see those panel lines I was talking about in the first work in progress video and the unboxing video. Just really good panel line work on whoever originally sculpted this kit. So I'm very much looking forward to getting this painted. The assembly and cleanup process honestly wasn't as complex and difficult as I was expecting it to be. It actually went together pretty darn quick. About the same amount of time as, you know, snapping a master grade together and having to spend all that time cleaning up the gate marks. So, I got the weapons down here. Bazooka, I just kept that in 2 pieces. I'll glue that together once it's painted. And then the Sturmfaust as well. The little stick is separate. Just be a whole lot easier to paint those as 2 individual parts. Fist, and then thrusters and a few little detail parts. Those actually go up in the behind the elbow joint. So I am very much looking forward to painting this. I'm fairly certain, 99% certain, I'm going to be painting this in the green colony color version rather than the purple, black, and gray one. And I think I'm going to try out a little bit of Max Watanabe technique when I paint this guy. It's something I've experimented with before, but I haven't actually tried it on a kit yet, so that'll be a fun first. This whole project will be full of firsts. First vinyl kit, first time doing Max Watanabe technique on a actual kit, so fun stuff. And I think I'm going to go ahead and cut this work in progress video here, and I will see you guys next time.